What you think about Eminem being at number 5 on the Billboard Top 50 Rappers of All Time list?
Obviously, he's a capable rapper. If you was talking about sales, he sold more than everybody. If you're talking about rhyme style, okay, he got a rhyme style. But he's white. He's white. So now, if Eminem was just another nigga like all the rest of us, would he be top 5 on that list when a nigga that can rhyme just as good as him is 35? That had records and all that. He's 35. He's white. And the point is this: if I was white, nigga, I'd be greater than Elvis. Niggas be like, Melly Mel is greater than Elvis. Melly Mel is the greatest white man that has ever lived. He came up with a culture. He's a part of a culture that changed the whole world. That is a great ass white man right there. But I'm not white. I'm one of the niggas. So, you know. So now you could be, anybody could be as mad as they could feel how they want to feel. If you don't think that race plays a part in the equation of how great he is. I heard one of the dudes that's down with him, Royce the 6'9", or Roy, one of that I heard he's just as good as Eminem. Why ain't he as big as Eminem? Because he black. It ain't none of that shit hard to figure out.
And I know it's your opinion, but your opinion's wrong.
What is going on, my family tree? Listen, y'all saw it. That's the clip that's going around Twitter. And honestly, it's not even the clip, really. They really didn't show the whole thing on Twitter. They just showed that part of the clip where he said if Eminem wasn't white, he wouldn't be in the top spot. So I wanted to make a different type of video. I want to talk about this. Listen, first off, after reviewing the whole thing that he said, he had some good points in there. Now, I'm just going to go off and say this. Eminem would still be in the top spot, even if he wasn't white. I'm just going to go off and say this, bro. And the fact that he even brings that he's a good rapper and he sold a lot of records into the equation, listen, he has some valid points. First off, I have a counter argument. Drake has sold. Drake would be, if not the closest thing to Eminem as a black man. Period. He is literally, I think he's like the 3rd spot for most selling artists. Maybe the 2nd behind Eminem. Somebody look that up, but I'm pretty sure he's like very close when it comes to like sales. Now, obviously, lyrics and stuff, that's a whole different thing. But Drake is the closest thing to a black Eminem in sales. So for him to say that like Eminem wouldn't be in the top spot because he's in the top spot because he's white, it doesn't really make sense, because Drake is also in the top spot. And he's black, and he's also selling all these records, and he's black. So it really doesn't make sense for him to say that. That's not the main reason why. Now, I'll go on to say, you could argue that Eminem's the fans that he attracted, because you have to realize, in America especially, he has fans like all in Africa and all that, but we'll get into that later. In America especially, you see a white dude, a white rapper. You growing up, there's not many white rappers. Like Vanilla Ice is not really popping like that. You see this random white rapper just come out of nowhere saying all these crazy shit. White people gonna attract to it, and that's what happened. Now you got white America. Then you got, he explains this shit in white America. I don't know why I gotta explain it, but he explains it in white America. You got white Americans. Then you got Dre. He's produced by Dre. You got black niggas. You got niggas and white people both listening to his music. Because he grew up in Detroit, so you got niggas. And he grew up in a white part of Detroit, so you got white people. And then it's commercialized to white people. He's white. You get more white people than black people, but that's okay. You getting the same attraction. Like, he got more attraction because that's a white dude. And niggas was, it's like superheroes for black people, right? Because growing up, there wasn't really many black superheroes. Then niggas saw Black Panther for the first time, saw Miles Morales for the first time, saw a Black Falcon for the first time. Whoever the first black superheroes were, Blade for the first time. Then they attracted to that. It's like that, but with white people. There's not really many white rappers other than Vanilla Ice. I don't know if Vanilla Ice was out before or not, but he's not really popping. And then you see this white rapper pop out, sound like, you know, they attract to it. So I understand where he's saying that, because the way he's phrasing it and the way he's making it seem is just because of his skin color he gets the amount of views. Because if that was true, if it was true that Eminem would not have the same amount of views and sales and in a top spot that he is if he was black, wouldn't Vanilla Ice be in the same category too? And MGK? And Mac Miller? And Macklemore? There were many white rappers before Eminem. Eminem was not the first white rapper, like, and then even afterwards, great white rappers too. So like, that doesn't really make any sense. Now, this is where I do agree with what he said, because Royce gets fucking snuffed. Royce gets snuffed all the time. And even Eminem has even said in Not Alike, he's said in Bad Meets Evil, the first album, by the way, go, if you have not listened to Bad Meets Evil, Welcome to Hell, go listen to that. That shit might be the greatest collab album I've ever listened to. So dead ass. He said that me and, you know, and Not Alike, he said that me and Nickel are identical. They are. in Bad Meets Evil, the bad side of me is identical. We're the same skill level. They are. Like, if you listen to Royce, now I'm not talking about albums because, you know, albums are subjective. You know, you might not like an album per se. You listen to Royce's lyrics, bro. Royce has never got washed by Eminem. Not once, I don't think. Maybe once. And maybe, you know, M has gotten washed by Royce, and then Royce has gotten washed by M. I can say that probably once or twice. They're on the same playing field. So it's kind of crazy that he isn't as big as he's supposed to be. To be honest. I do agree with him with that, because he should be way bigger than he is. He should get more credit than he does. He does not get a lot of credit for credit's due. I do agree with him in that. But I don't think the whole, you know, if me, I'm Melly Mel, if I was white, I'd be compared to Elvis. Here's what the thing, bro. I'm not even gonna pretend I ever listen to Melly Mel music. I'm not even gonna pretend. There are niggas from his time period that are doing better than him, bro. That are still relevant today. Tech Nine, one of them. Tech Nine, one of them. Old GOAT. Doing pretty good for themselves today. You know, there's niggas today, Kendrick Lamar, who I think is, me personally, I think is better artist than Eminem. I'd probably say better rapper, slightly, than Eminem. I'd take him over Eminem. Not like lyrically, but just in general, just a better rapper. That's just me. Don't come at me in the comments or anything like that. You know. And then, like I said, Drake, Lil Wayne, they're held at a high regard. Trying to downplay Eminem, trying to say that he would not be in the top spot because he's white. First off, I don't think niggas even understand what Eminem how he even affected hip hop. So let me explain to niggas who don't understand. This nigga literally came in, and obviously I was not born back then, but from what I've heard, what I've examined online, literally, hip hop was not as commercial as it was now. Really wasn't. It seems like Eminem has commercialized hip hop when he first came in to a broader audience, to fucking white people, basically. Because you cannot tell me white, because in his time period, a white nigga rapping was a sin. You could not rap if you was white, bro. You was whack. You was whack. So for him to come in, a white dude, and he's actually good at rapping, and he's better than some of these niggas, of course niggas gonna jump on him. And it don't matter what you say about his albums. You know, niggas are always mixed about his albums and stuff, and all that and all that. For you to say that you would be compared to Elvis, first off, you're not on the same skill levels. Don't even do that. I don't know what your skills are, but I know if you got the gall to talk about you, I coulda, shoulda, woulda, I would have been, I should have been, then you apparently was not on the same skill level. Let's just keep it a buck. Like, you could be popping right now if you was really, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop disrespecting him like this. Dude affected hip hop to where, first off, you wouldn't have Kendrick, J. Cole, you wouldn't have Drake probably. I'm not saying they would just stop rapping on completely, but they wouldn't have that influence on them. Because Eminem influenced them. They even said in interviews he was influenced by Eminem. Wouldn't have Hopsin, wouldn't have Jordan Lucases, the Logics, the NFs. You know, some people think that's a good thing that you wouldn't have those people. Me personally, the nigga has impacted more niggas than a lot of niggas. I wouldn't say a lot of niggas, because Lil Wayne impacted a whole bunch of niggas. That's side point. But he has had a big ass impact on rap, bro. Nick, like I said, white people who would never have listened to rap started listening to rap because of this nigga. Like, what? He literally commercialized the shit. Made this shit cool. Made niggas who would never have rapped rap. Like, come on, bro. Stop disrespecting him, bro. You just gotta look it up if you don't know how this nigga impacted niggas. Not to mention the big thing that everybody on the earth just skims over. This nigga brought you 50 Cent. You wouldn't have had 50 Curtis Jackson without him. You would not have had that nigga. He literally signed 50 Cent. You would not have had In the Club. Shit. You wouldn't have Bottoms in the Love. I'm in a... You wouldn't have that song, bro. PIMP. You wouldn't have that song, bro. Many Men. You wouldn't have that song, bro. That nigga did not get signed. You would not have that shit. 50 says it himself. I'm done, bro. Listen, if y'all want me to do more videos like this, talking about news and stuff, please leave a like, comment down below. Stop with the foolishness. Y'all niggas, please stop with the foolishness, man. I don't know what y'all niggas be talking about now. Y'all be trying to discredit Eminem. Y'all be trying to say Wayne ain't the GOAT and all that, all type of shit. Come on, bro. We out here. Peace out.